Hi guys! So I'm here today to ask you, do you think that accents in English really matter? Are you holding yourself back? You're not exploring all the opportunities you have to speak English because you think you have an accent? I get it. I have an accent. I have an accent when I speak Spanish, and guess what? I have a very thick accent when I speak Portuguese. People from other states, they can recognize where I'm from saying two words because that's how thick, how strong my accent is. And in reality, I was in this event this weekend, and the host was asking somebody else's name, and I was having a hard time to understand, but English is not my first language, but the host's language, it is. So what happened was that he asked the guy 3 times for his name. And I was surprised because sometimes people ask, what's your name? And I say Priscilla, and they cannot get it. That's Priscilla. That's not like a very uncommon name in the US. So what happened was that the guy was from Australia. Guess what? Australia, as far as I know, is a speaking English country, and the host couldn't get it. Is it bad? Of course it's not. It's just different. So if you feel like you're like holding yourself back, that you're not trying to speak English just because your English is different than others, guess what? American English is different from British English, that's different from English in Ireland, in Australia. You know, it doesn't matter. We will always have different accents, even within the country. Think about the Portuguese from Portugal and Portuguese from Brazil. They are similar in a lot of things, but sometimes they're hard even for us to understand. So please don't think that you cannot speak or people won't understand, because even between the same languages in the same country, people sometimes don't understand. And something that happens a lot to me, especially with my husband, is that it's not that he doesn't understand me, is that he couldn't hear what I said. And it's very simple. We are like side to side, or we're walking, or we have music, or something is going on around us, and he cannot hear me. So it's not an insult when people cannot understand you, because sometimes they just don't hear you. So that's our tip for Jeremy's not here, so that's our tip for the day. That's something we talked about. That's gonna be nice for you guys to hear about it. So please, like, put yourself out there. Like, speak to people. Doesn't matter. Sometimes they're not going to understand. Sometimes it would be your accent, because you pronounce something in a different way and they won't get it. But it's still communication. That's the beauty of communication. That's the beauty of communicating. We're going to make people understand us. Sometimes we're going to be exposing ourselves to another situations. Maybe we're going to be, I don't know, I'm used to American English. Maybe I'm going to speak to another person that's not from the US, and I'm not going to be able to understand. But something that's really, like, it's a fact, is that it's going to be easier for us that are learning a new language to understand people that English is not their native language. And it's very common. Find your buddy, somebody that you feel secure to talk to, because it's common for them too, and you're not going to feel so embarrassed. But don't hold yourself back. Go there and speak out, okay? That's our tip for today. Bye.